If you've been trading for a while and you still don't feel consistent, this right here might be why. This is what I call the strategy hopping cycle. You have probably experienced this yourself. You search for a new strategy to trade in your short-term trading, and you learn it, and then you apply it, and then the market shifts, and you take a couple losses here and there, and your confidence starts to drop. And so, what do? Well, you go search for a new strategy that maybe wouldn't take the losses that your current strategy did. And so once you find that new strategy, you learn it, you apply it, you take a few trades, market shifts, you take some losses, your confidence drops, and you start the search all over again. Does that sound familiar? Well, here's the hard truth that many traders fail to realize. A lot of strategies, in fact, most every strategy doesn't fail because it doesn't work. It fails because the trader never stayed with it long enough to understand it through different market conditions. Every strategy has drawdowns. Every system has seasons where it's going to underperform. And if you abandon a strategy at the first sign of discomfort, you never are going to experience an edge. Consistency doesn't come from finding a perfect strategy. Unfortunately, it just doesn't exist. But profitable traders, those who are profitable over a long period of time, become so because they have a disciplined commitment to one approach long enough to track real data and to understand its weaknesses and be able to identify which market environments it doesn't perform well in and then be able to adjust intelligently instead of emotionally. Now, if you struggle with strategy hopping, here's what I would tell you. Pick one strategy, define clear rules around that strategy, and commit to trading it for 6 to 12 months. Track every single trade, journal every decision that you make, and then you will have an ability to evaluate your performance based on real data, not on your feelings. So, what do you think? Is this cycle something that is familiar to you? If so, I want you to comment the word cycle below, and I want to help you break it.